Hey guys, head on a spike here with another custom minifigure video today for you. This is Saesee Tiin from Star Wars Clone Wars, the original animated series back from 2003 to 2004. Buckle your seatbelts, kids, because this is a very, very, very complicated one. I think it turned out pretty cool, and I'm proud of it, but it's going to take a lot of pieces, a lot of parts, a lot of patience, and a lot of figures, and probably a fair amount of money. But I think he turned out pretty cool. So, this is the episode in Star Wars Clone Wars when Saesee Tiin is in space, and he has a whole platoon of clone troopers with him, and they're like trying to fight bad guys, CIS, separatists, of course, that sort of thing. And he's in space, and he has a space suit sort of thing, but not really, and it looks awesome. And I was like, man, I would love to make a custom out of that. So I tried very hard, and this is what I came up with. How you make this is like this. The helmet is from the Vikings set line. They're pretty common now. The Viking set line is kind of making a comeback. You can get this color, the silver, or you can get gunmetal gray, whichever. They all look pretty much the same. They all look pretty good for this figure. I happen to choose a silver one because I thought it would match the armor more that everybody's wearing. The horns are from Mola. He's an expensive figure, but you can also get them off of cows. If you have cows or other animals that have detachable horns, that's what you should go for. Maybe goats too. They gotta be brown or tan. These are tan. Saesee Tiin's horns are tan. You could use white if you really have to, but it doesn't look right, so you go for tan. You gotta have tan. The head is just a plain black head. Because you can't see his face because this whole thing is like simulating a helmet that I tried to construct. This part here, right below the helmet, is actually from Ultron, Ultimate Ultron, and it connects to this part. This is all one part. This side thing here to the front. This is all one piece. This is the Ultimate Ultron from 2015, Age of Ultron. It looks really cool. I love the little detailing, the print in the front of it too. It looks really interesting. I like the little amount of detail there. If you don't have Ultron, you can use Darth Malak. Now, he has a similar thing right there. The problem is, if you do that, first of all, you can't do this next part, which is a Rebreather thing from Cad Bane. This is the newest Cad Bane from the Cad Bane's ship from the Bad Batch. I really wanted to have this because it looks like the Rebreather tubes that Saesee Tiin has on his helmet, or his space suit to make him breathe. Now, if you use Darth Malak here, problem is you can't probably actually use the tubes here. They wouldn't fit because it's a much thicker piece. And furthermore, it would connect with the base of this, but it would look like two big black eyes, and it doesn't look as cool. I can even show you if you want. I guess I can because I'm nice. So, problem with Malak is, first of all, he's expensive. Second of all, you'll see what I mean. If you have Malak and you want to use this little neck piece here, you can flip it to either one. The head will look like this. And that works, but like I said, if you do that, you can't actually, it looks like two big black eyes, and I didn't like that as much. And like I'm also predicting, if you want to have the Rebreather thing from Cad Bane, you can't actually fit that. Yeah, you can't even put that on. Oh, actually, alright, I stand corrected. Maybe you can if you really squeeze it. This is a rubber piece, so, it won't get hurt because it's rubber. I wouldn't keep it on there for too long, but yeah, I guess that does work. All right, so if you want to have it like this, that also works. I think that looks cooler. All the more power to you. But I think Ultimate Ultron might be cheaper than Malak. Either one is going to be pricey. I can tell you that already. But that's how this looks if you use Malak's headpiece thing instead. If you don't want to use Age of Ultrons. It's also kind of loose. That's the problem. That's another reason why I thought this wouldn't work. Yeah. If you use Malak's, it's not going to fly as well. It's not going to stick. So I'm going to go back to my original idea, which is having Ultrons. Because that does work pretty well. And also kind of simulates the letter T better than the Malak one. Somewhat. I know it's not perfectly the right shape, but I think it's better. And also, look, I'm shaking him a lot, and it's not falling off. Whereas with the Malak headpiece, it does. So, continuing onwards with this very unnecessarily, but kind of necessary, complicated figure. So, working our way down, we now are at the neck piece, which is a gray neck clip. And this is flipped reversed. And then the square here is from Tech, from the Bad Batch. I think it looks pretty good. I like having this here. It looks like, the little buttons that he has on his spacesuit. So I think that simulates pretty well. And it connects beautifully because, it's like one little square. And it goes right on the clip. The torso is from Episode 8, Luke. I know I hate that movie, but that's what I used. This is the version of Luke when he's in his fishing outfit. It came from the Advent calendar, okay, like the 2018 Star Wars Advent calendar. That Luke, that's what I'm using here. You could also use like Ben Kenobi, like the 2014 to whenever Ben Kenobi. He's got a pretty good torso as well. I'm just using the back of it. Yeah, this is the front. This is the other Luke. This is what the front of it looks like from the Advent calendar. The back looks better though because it's all brown and it has a little bit of wrinkles. So I think that was good detailing. I swapped out the arms, gave him some light gray arms to simulate the armor that he's wearing, light gray hands to go with the arms. Gave him an old brown cape, so it's not like crisp brown. I wanted it to be like a little bit more flexible, so then this little Cad Bane rebreather isn't damaging anything. And then I give him some light gray hips. And then the legs are from Hoth Han Solo. This is the newer version of Hoth Han Solo. He's pretty common. He's in a lot of different sets. He always has the same printing, pretty much. And I thought that looked nice with everything else I made because it looks like the pants are draping past the gray belt he's got on, which is the same shade of brown as the torso. So I was pretty happy with that coincidence. I didn't even think of it till I was just digging through figures. I was like, holy crap, that looks really good. So I was pretty happy with how this figure turned out. It was very hard to make, very complicated. Oh my gosh, even this video is almost 9 minutes long. Jeez, that's crazy. But anyway, I love making these customs, especially the Star Wars Clone Wars ones, because no one ever made them. And I think it was a great show, and I loved it. It was a big part of my childhood growing up. And I thought Saesee Tiin looked awesome, so I wanted to make a custom. You can also move these horns in different ways if you want to make them look different. And how you want to make Saesee Tiin look if you want to readjust them. Give him a green lightsaber, and that'll do it. That is going to be it for this very long video. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you dig this. Alrighty then, head on a spike out.